Hi friends, it's Dee Dee here of Dee Dee Heart Energy, www.deedehart.com, Dehart. Hi, welcome. I want to invite you guys to be part of a mini session that I'm about to do. It's 10 minutes long. This is for a very regular client. She's worked with me for a long time. And she's a very successful attorney in New York, and she has a few kids, and she's married. And she wanted a quick boost, a mini session for prosperity for 2020. So thank you for joining me, and let's get to work, okay? All right. What I'm seeing here is that this particular person, and she has done, this is someone that's done a lot of energy healing, and she's very aware, she's usually very clear, and she's very focused. She's incredibly intelligent. She has a big heart, like the humanitarian heart, which means it's like one for all for one mentality. So she wants like a prosperity, clearing, and blessing for 2020. And we're gonna just open up our energy field and clear everything that we see here that would be really good for her to remove, so that her path to more prosperity is very direct. Okay, so I'm just gonna get going here and talk as I work. All right. So first of all, I'm seeing a lot of kind of like anxiety, stress, anxiety, like in the high stomach area, solar plexus, and heart area. You know, it's just a little bit like, and I think this is how all of us, or a lot of us, feel around the Christmas holidays, especially just after financially, right? So this is a really great session to do on YouTube, because we can all learn from it, and we can actually all feel and receive the energy healing that's available here today. So we're going to go ahead and start clearing this for her. Now, how I do this is I dial into seeing people, the energy of people, and I can see it's right here in the exchange between the heart and the solar plexus. So the heart's desires are very, very clear, which is about wealth and prosperity. Okay, these are the desires, right? Wealth, and we're going to say, and prosperity. And what that's the heart center, okay? Now, what she's got going on just beneath the heart, so here we'll say the heart, just beneath the heart is the solar plexus. This is right where the rib cage meets. This is where all of us get a lot of stress and anxiety and tightness. It's right in our will center, and it's our ability to be fully in action on our heart's desires. What can trip this up and make this become really tight is a lot of mental thinking patterns that are just a whole bunch of false beliefs. Oh my gosh, what about timing? How am I going to get there? Yikes. Oh my gosh, I've got so much to catch up on now. And so we're just going to go ahead and help her smooth out some of the thoughts that have been piling up over the holidays, which will then help calm down her solar plexus. And I know I can already hear it, that we're going to be going right into some ancestral memory here too. A lot of these kinds of feelings, character traits, are habits, mental habit, thought patterns of our ancestry. So let's go ahead and just release that solar plexus. I'm getting permission that we can do it. She's a little bit stubborn. She's a very analytical, very smart, sharp, successful, and cerebral person. Like, show me how, right? So we're just going to help calm this down, because there's an exchange between the heart and the solar plexus that's being really stubborn here about releasing. Let's just calm it down. All right, there we go. She just calmed it down really nicely. Let's move some energy now. We're going out through her back, and we're taking care of some ancestry. I can see 3 or 4 generations back. I can feel her already calming down. What's happening with her right now is her energy is coming down. She just felt her feet on the floor. It makes her feel very calm and soothed, right? When we can just cut all that mental chitter chatter out. Bring someone down in their body. Okay, this is really good stuff because I'm right in 6 generations back ancestry right here. Her ancestral lineage is calming down and soothing. This is from a time and place where every single thing had to be counted and accounted for. Wow, they just released it. Beautiful. Okay, awesome. So if you guys have any wealth or prosperity, anxiety, or stress right now, come and look at this film over and over again. It'll help you release as well. She's willing to go further back. Okay, we're just going to go further back here. This is her father's side of the family, ancestry, Irish. Hold on a second. This is actually really making a difference right now. Her solar plexus is starting to really open and relax, which I love to see. So let's just do a little more here. All right, we're 7, 8 generations back. Let's move a little more. So there's some tightening in the right hip about stress and pressure, about how it's all up to me. Let's move this some more. Okay, don't forget when it comes to wealth and prosperity, even though we're facing with a reality of what is in my bank account, what are my household expenses, what are my financial obligations. Oh my God, I feel so far away from my beautiful dreams and desires of large wealth and prosperity where everything's easy and extra. Okay, we're just gonna clear all this addiction to what is. We are forgetting that we are creative beings and we're here to create beyond what is, beyond what we are seeing, tasting, touching, feeling, and doing in this moment. We're here to always run after the hero that we really are, run after our dreams and our desires. And that all happens through our imagination. So when we take some time and really imagine the taste, touch, and feel of what we're really looking for and how we really want to have our reality become, all right, we need to start paying more attention to our imagination and less attention to what is. So let's just release some more ancestral traits. It's stored in her right hip. Let's just move that out. Anyone and everyone watching is welcome to exhale deeply and release your right hip. There we go. These are false beliefs. And the belief is what is will always be. That's not true at all. We all can say that. We can all attest to that. We've all had beautiful, wonderful gifts, surprises, and shifts happen in our lives. We've all experienced growth and expansion. I'm hearing stay steadfast in the dream and the imagining of what it is that you truly desire. So remain steadfast, okay? S-T-E-D. I think I did E-A-D. Doesn't matter, okay? Let's move that out some more. All right, her right hip is really starting to release. They want some energy, there we go, released in her right knee also, so we're gonna do that. All right, here we go. Here's her auric field starting to come in, that's good. All right. The auric field actually calms a person down, gathers up their energy, pulls everything that we really are back into ourselves, okay? So we're not all spread out like a pancake, you know, reaching from person to person and reaching from situation to situation. We actually pull all of our energy back within ourselves. She's gonna be feeling great. I can't wait to call her when we're finished with this. All right, she has a little more here in that left shoulder. So I'm gonna give her some help in the left, sorry, it's her right shoulder. Strong arming it, feeling like she has to plan, manipulate, manage, push everything or it won't come. All right, this is ancestry, lack of trust. We just kind of have to move this back. This is releasing her right shoulder big time. She's gonna feel really good. Yeah, big release. All right, I'm hearing that we need to take a lot of this energy, dump it into her solar plexus, and then we're gonna attach an anchor to her pubic bone, the top of her grounding cord, and ground all this work, okay? She needs a lot of grounding. She needs to be pulled back down, spirit into body and body into earth. All right. She's doing a really nice job. I feel that right here on the right side of her face is like, it's the feeling of being maybe a little embarrassed. Like, oops, maybe I overspent, or oops, I got caught off guard with this bill or something. We're just gonna release that off right there. There, that's coming off really nicely. All right. That's a little bit of ancestry too. We're just going to release that. Hold on a second. I just need to stay silent for a minute to get, yeah. They're saying release the whole side body. Kind of neat how the marker stops working when we're releasing the whole side body, almost erasing what we've cleared, which I was about to do with my eraser. There, wow. She just took a lot of stuff and made a lot of room for herself. Very good. All right. So this is a person who's pretty high profile. She's extremely responsible. She's very well educated. She's got an uber good job, you know, good compensation. She has a lot of moving parts financially. Sometimes it can get away from her. And I'm hearing her guidance is to keep your eye on the prize and quit getting so nervous about what is. Really have to think about the reality that you're creating more than the reality that's been created. For that is the only way they can move out of what's been created, okay? This is super important because you can't change anything if you keep beating the drum of what is day in and day out. That's how people stay stuck for 10, 20, 30, and 40 years. You have to start talking about your dreams and desires and start pointing yourself in the direction of what's wanted, okay? Otherwise, when you continue to recount what is, everything remains the same. All right, so here's, I don't really like that right arm. Let's erase that. Here she is with a lot of clarity, and there's something really important here that I'm being guided to do. It's really cool. It's right here. So right here, okay, is like this big receptor for opportunities and money, and so is here. This is above the right and left shoulder, and it's next to the ear. Everybody has these. I see these all the time, and when someone's talking to me about wealth and prosperity, I'm always guided to clear this area. So let's go ahead and help her out, and I'm being directed to start with the right side. These look like big, like vortexes, like fans, if you will, and I just see just lots of clutter here, so just help her out. There we go. We're just going to release. Wow, she's going to love the feeling of this big time. Beautiful. All right. That just got a major whoosh. And this was about kind of financial clutter, like bills, envelopes, obligations, like, oh my God, they're all coming in at once, okay? And I'm just releasing the stifled energy of, oh my gosh. And then we're shoring up her auric field, which is kind of like her protection, the bubble of light that she travels in. And then this side is actually the divine feminine side, and this is saying I can't do anything about it, which also isn't true at all. So let's just release the can't do, because can do, are doing, it's always happening. Think about money as currency, and currency obviously has a current, it has a flow, it has movement. It is meant to move, okay? So of course you can do something about it. As a matter of fact, if you don't do anything about it, it's going to do something about itself. So we're just going to release that false belief also. All right, we just opened up these two huge, they're like money and opportunity receptors. People pick up on these in other people subconsciously when they're looking for an opportunity or a job offer to have filled. If somebody's really cluttered here, subconsciously, people pick up on it, and they may not invite you to participate because they just get the feeling that you're not really available. So you want to have your receptors cleared so that subconsciously and consciously you're like, oh, I'm open. I can take on a new project. I can take on a new idea. I can take something, another part of my business or my job into a new level now because I have more space, okay? So we just cleared both of her receptors. She should be feeling really great. I knew there was going to be a few layers and levels of our clearing, which is why I keep erasing or redrawing her again. So we took care of the major heart solar plexus exchange. We took care of her receptors. We did a lot of grounding, but guess what? There's a lot of kind of red hot anger. I'm mad that I'm still at this. She's saying, you know, Dee Dee, I'm mad I'm still at this. And so let's help her release that, and let's help her really get grounded and smoothed out and calm with where she is, so that she can look around in her immediate environment and feel appreciation and love for all that she has created so far. She has really, this woman is a wonderful, conscious master creator. And she actually is very successful. She just worries a lot. That's all this is about. And so we're going to help calm her down and just kind of relax and sink into the love and appreciation of what's been created in her life so far, so she can feel protected, so she can feel very calm. We want to take all this energy. I see they want to open the crown chakra, open her up to her infinite intelligence, all of her great ideas, all of her wonderful, wonderful, wonderful intuition just comes spilling in. Beautiful synchronistic lifestyle of where to be when. We're opening up her third eye and clearing that too. Opening her throat chakra. It's pretty good. She's a great expresser. She expresses herself beautifully. She's got a really open heart center already, and her solar plexus was just open, newly nice, recently since the holidays. Okay, so what she's doing in here, in chakra number 2, she's afraid for some reason to go down into her creativity. So I'm going to help release that fear for her. Chakra 2 is just above your pubic bone, and this is where your creativity is, your sexuality, and your relationship with your dollars, with money. So let's just open this up for her. She's got a tremendous amount of fear that won't allow her energy system to go down and flood through chakra number 2 and into the legs. Let's help her out. Just needed clearing. I'm asking if there's, yeah, she wants age number 2. All right, so let's take her 2-year-old self. Let's clear the 2-year-old. Here she is as age 2, okay? They're saying 2 to 4. All right, here's 4. They're saying 16 to 18. Okay, so these are the age groups that really want some clearing around financial remuneration. So let's just release that for her. Here we go. The inner child always needs some work at one point or another, especially if you come in to see me for hour-long sessions. We do a lot of inner child work because it's really the only thing that gets our repatterning going in a way that can create a measurable difference for ourselves in today's environment, in today's world. There we go. We took care of that. Let's take care of. She's actually clearing really nicely. Her childhood clearing is going, but it's a little bit stubborn right now. It's feeling like chunky, like I don't really want to clear. I'm not sure what's going on. All right, so they're saying go back to birth. So I'm going to go where her mom is, all right? And she is in utero, all right? They're asking for a clearing here. This has to do with mom's ancestral memory. There's nervousness in the amniotic fluid when she was in utero. Let's release that. That just released really beautifully. Okay. All right. I'm being instructed to go back through the mom's ancestry. So let's keep going. We're going to go back 1, 2, 3. They want us to go back 8 generations. So I'm going to go. All right, now this energy is going to come through their entire ancestral lineage. There we go. Good job. She's allowing a lot of deep clearing when we can get into the ancestry. It means she's saying, I'm open, let's get this done. Let's whoosh through as much energy as we can so that I am in really nice, beautiful, energetic alignment all the way around and feeling good head to toe. So I'm one with the universe, one with life force energy, one with all my best thoughts and ideas and the very best wealth and prosperity that I could possibly be creating. Nice work. Okay, 16 to 18 is Dad's side of the family. Let's take care of Dad's side right now. They're asking for a huge clearing. This is around, they're saying like safety, saving, nervousness, white knuckling it. Let's just release that for her. Please exhale if you're following along with me, and give a nice mantra of yes, yes, yes if you're looking for a similar clearing. I have all the energy here with me now to do these sessions, and it will help and benefit everyone watching who's working on the same things, who's interested in setting forth wealth and prosperity with a lot of clarity and alignment throughout 2020, okay? There we go. And we just married the two. Beautiful. All right, so they want to go back in Father's ancestry. This is about hard work and hard work and hard work. Nothing comes easily. It's all got to be super hard. So we're just going to talk to her for a minute. This has been one of your biggest sticking points, is being able to believe that this can come to you easily just through energetic alignment, and it can. There are so many people doing so well financially, and it has zero to do with working hard. Sometimes it has nothing to do with work whatsoever. It's just people that have somehow learned or inherited the traits of really lining up with great amounts of wealth and prosperity, lining up your energy with it as if it's already there, and then you take action. Hold on a second, let's just move this energy. They're kind of stubborn because they're kind of stuck on hard work means achievement, and achievement means confidence, and confidence means I am worth something. So it's almost like in the ancestry on the father's side, there's no worthiness without a lot of hard work, dedication, and almost like heavy grit. Okay, let's just release all that. She needs that to come a lot more easily. There. We're just going to figure out how to help her have this wealth and prosperity come easily. She's already set up for success. She's already dialed into it. This is a person that has set up tremendous things financially for herself and her family already. Awesome. All right, so what are we doing now? We're shoring up the auric field. We're giving everybody who's watching this video a nice, beautiful, clean, clear crystal of light, bubble of light that you can travel in, that's nice and clear, so you're really open to all of your opportunities. I'm feeling and hearing a couple things about feet on the floor. So let's help her out with feet on the floor. She can when she worries a lot up here, which we've cleared, let's help her clear it some more. She needs to go straight down to her feet on the floor, because the feet on the floor, this is a person who would benefit greatly from walking around her house barefoot all the time, just making it her second nature, her second set of shoes when she gets home. Because this feet on the floor has everything to do with feeling yourself. I am here, I am here, I am here, I am grounded, I am present, I am available, I'm ready. It's like it keeps you really present, this barefoot thing. All right, let's help her get those feet cleared. They're clearing. Okay, then I'm calling for, I see the knees need to be opened and realigned, so we're going to open and realign her knees. There, they came off really easily. Her hips are kind of stiff from too much worry. We're going to open and release her hips. She's got a little more shoulder work. I think we did some already, but we used to go back and get some shoulder work done. Wearing financial concern and worry, and the right shoulder has to go. Let's release her right shoulder. You're welcome. I just heard her say thank you, Dee Dee, and I'm saying you're welcome. We're going to help her with that left shoulder. It's just that I can't do. It's feminine energy. Of course you can do. Of course you can. We're doing all day long. Whether we like it or not, we're doing something. All right. All this energy just opened up across the heavens, across the universe, right? It's like this big funnel coming down through her body, right? And then into the earth, and we're grounding all of the energy work that we just did. I'm going to move the camera closer. Let's see if I can take care of this. You can see what we're doing a little bit. I know it's a little, I'll figure out my lighting. But I want to erase this because I'm going to do just kind of a quick run through of how she stands right now since we just completed her work. I want to show you what she looks like now. Let's see, it'd be great to figure out how to do an animated version of these so that it can just be presto changeo. So here's what she looks like now, and this is what I look for to see in a person when I'm finishing up with them. Here's where she is now. Okay, so she's nice and calm. She's got a pretty nice, comfortable way about her. All right. She's got something that I love seeing at the end. And it looks like, let's use green. It looks like this big funnel. Ugh, is it gonna work? This big funnel of energy and light coming all the way through her because she's so nicely calmed down. She's so nicely soothed. She's so serene right now. It's really cool to see. Yeah, she's got all this cleaned up. Everything's moving through her perfectly. Okay, so now she's gonna really beautifully calm and ground and connect into the earth. So she's got more energy moving and flowing through her. Just so much more. What does that do? It brings a lot of opportunities. It brings so much energy, light, great ideas, people, places, things, opportunities, wonderful synchronicity that just keeps you in perfect flow. Remember, money has flow. Remember, currency has a current to it, correct? And it's all about movement. So we actually don't get stuck with money. It's our minds that get stuck, and then it creates a whole bunch of nervousness through the body, okay? So as you can see, what we've created here basically is this huge giant vortex. All right. And then lastly, I wasn't going to show this, but this is how I want to see and leave people perfectly clear, and she's there. And then in a perfect world, I'd be able to draw a beautiful aura around her, auric field, aura. It's like a protection of light. Just imagine all of us traveling around in a bubble of light everywhere we go. We always want that to be really clean and clear also, and we've done that in this session. We've cleared the inside and the outside without meaning to. It just happened automatically. The inside of an auric field is all the debris that we're thinking all day about ourselves, and the outside of an auric field can get really dirty based on how the rest of the world is thinking of us and acting towards us. So it's really important to pay attention to keeping this clean also. I believe the time will come where we do this sort of energy work for ourselves in the morning, just as much as we brush our teeth and wash our face every morning, take a shower. I believe we're also going to be paying attention to our energy fields and making sure that we are clear and aligned. Thank you so much, and Happy New Year to my lovely client in New York. You're cleared now, and your wealth and prosperity is all ready to come piling in. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.